That's not a very smart card to put in defense position. You know what? I know what I want to do. A Monster Reborn. I'll bring back Armageddon Knight. Effect. Are you gonna Veiler me? I will drop Doom Shaman. Normal summon Armageddon Knight. Effect. Effect? Tell me K. I'm gonna go with it. You're taking too long. Drop the Tinker. Overlay. And let's keep on using the new guy. Now watch this. Get your monster. Alright. Pick a main phase. Effect. Detach. Set. End phase. Effect. Pop those two. That is how you handle it. That is how you handle it. So, I was just doing my usual. When I get bored, I look up YouTube on my phone. Yep. Effect. View. Where are you, baby? There you are. So he's used 2 power cards. And how many have I used? I used 1. Alright. So I get super bored, I look up YouTube videos on my phone. When I get super bored, I look up Yubel decks of YouTube on my phone. When I get quadranipple bored, Blackluster, huh? Effect. You're just banishing all my monsters. It's getting inconvenient. God, so he's used up all his power cards. He is just going ham right now. Call. Never mind. Never mind. I'll take it. I totally forgot that he removed and playing Yubel. Oh, that's such a beautiful field. Such a beautiful field. My power card. I was holding on to that. Let's bring that back for you. Gemini summon for effects. So since I'm playing against Chaos Dragons, my MST is kind of null and void. Sync 8. I'm gonna summon something that's higher than his stupid dragons. Ooh, Tinker effect. There we go. No. No. And he removed from play his Trag too. Gores? No drop the Gores? Still was close. Get rid of it. Chain what? Can he chain it? Did you just set it? Okay, whatever. Alright, I already know what it is. I already know it's a Raikou, so... Attack. Flip it. Pop it. You still lose. Doom Shaman. You lose, dude. It's over. Attack directly for game. Yeah, that was a good game. You got a lot of power cards. Alright, to finish up the story, because it's almost through, guys. I was just looking up Yubel decks on Google search, so whoever posted up Yubel deck on Pojo, I've probably seen it, and I was just bored out of my mind. I was just looking at the various variations of Yubel decks. They're like, oh, don't run Swing and Doom Shaman. That's stupid. That's just too stupid. And as you can see, Swing plus Doom Shaman, toss in a Tinker. There you go. There you go. Now you're having fun with it. And you can go into Terror if you feel like it. The classic play with some synchroing. But yeah, some decks were running like 1 or 2 limit reverse. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you don't run 3 limit reverse in Yubel deck, I'm gonna bust into your house and smack you for even thinking about not running 3 limit reverse. Limit reverse is the best card in the deck. It's not about Doom Shaman, it's not about Swing, it's not about Call the Haunted. I don't care. It's about limit reverse. Just the fact that you can just activate limit reverse, block their attack, turn to defense mode, destroy it, tear, wipe the field. That's just craziness. This craziness. You know what? If windups didn't have Shockmaster and they couldn't call out traps, I'd be whooping that ass, because they'd just be using up all their resources just to try to go for an OTK limit reverse block. My turn? Okay. Defense, tear, end, wipe. What do you have, like 1, 2 cards in your hand left? Used up everything? Okay, you're open? Because they just go all in. Using the decks that swarm, if they just didn't have those stoppers, I'd be crushing. Like if 6Ms didn't have Shen, and windups didn't have Shockmaster, and they went all in on that, I'd be whooping their ass. Just because they just put in way too much too early just to run into Yubel. But I'm getting off the subject here. Really off topic. So we wait, and finally at 7:30 she shows up, and she looks at the schematic, and she looks at the display, and she's like, "This is perfectly right. This is exactly the way I wanted it. I don't want anything changed." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So they're like, "You can go home now." I'm like, "Okay, well, what do I put for my time?" They're like, 5 hours. Even though I was only there for an hour 30 minutes, they said put 5 hours as if we really did the job. So I just drive home. And today I voted. Yeah. I decided to vote early because I knew that I didn't want to go on November 6th and stand there where everybody procrastinated. I didn't want to be procrastinator like everybody else, so I voted early. I voted for Obama before you comment and ask me. And you guys might not know this, but in the state of Nevada, it was between like Dean Heller and Shelley Berkeley. I voted for Dean Heller. I don't really like Shelley Berkeley. She's a bitch. You know, she's just taking the taxpayers' money to go on vacation and stuff, and that's just craziness. And she's a Democrat. And then she wants tax cuts on the upper class. I'm like, what kind of Democrat? That doesn't even sound right. And then you voted for like other things. I don't know. Like some of them were like, vote for these 2 people that you've never even heard of before. And then I just got stupid. Like I'd read off people's names, and I'd just vote on them if I liked the name. Like it'd be like, oh, that guy's name is stupid, I'm voting for the other person. Or I'd read it and it was like this one guy named like Jerry Tao. I was like, Tao, that's an Asian last name. I'm voting for that guy. He Asian in the politics, that sounds really cool. They're really smart. They'll get the job done. And then there was some where it was like some position. It's like, vote for this person or vote for nothing. That's literally said. It was like, this person or nothing at all. It's like, what are they running? Who are they running against? You know, maybe I should put myself as that position just so they'll have someone to run against. But it is November 1st, so I know I'm a little late, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I did for Halloween. I hope you guys had a good Halloween, got lots of candy. What I did for Halloween is that I went over to my church, and now since I'm an adult, instead of trick-or-treating, I gave out candy, and my costume was craziness. I had the shades, I had the slick back hair, I had the suit, I had the bow tie, I had the dance, I had the song. I was just dancing up. I was doing the Gangnam Style, guys. Yes, I did it. I dressed up as Psy and I danced the Gangnam Style, and kids enjoyed it. And I gave them some candy, but oh my god, it was tiring. I had to stand out there for 2 hours and dance. Yeah, and you guys know that Gangnam Style isn't the most easiest dance to do. I mean, it's easy, but it gets tiring. It's very invigorating dance. But that's what I did. That's what I did for my Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Halloween, got lots of candy, and I will be back tomorrow with Hell Week 2, Day 5, the last week of Hell Week. After this, they said that my hours are going to be cut down to maybe 6 or 8 a week. So that's perfectly fine with me, because 60 or 80 bucks a week is perfectly fine. I know. Buy a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards, buy some NX or my computer games that I play. And I know I told you guys about the weekly Y, but I did the recording for the weekly Y, and it is very long. It's about 50 something minutes long. So I cut it into parts, and I'm going to be putting out a part each day. So today I put out the first one, which is Yubel Evo 2.0, which actually, from that video to this video, I actually changed it. I actually added in that new card that you just saw. So that's pretty much it, because I totally forgot. Like, when I did the weekly Y, when I changed it to Yubel Evo 2.0, I totally forgot that I couldn't even summon Black Rose, and Black Rose was still just sitting there and actually like, hi, I'm here, but you can't summon me anymore, because you took out Level Eater, haha. Yeah, but I fixed it, and as you can see, that card was actually very helpful in the duel. He actually stayed on the field and did his thing. So I will be back tomorrow with more Vitamin Y, so do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.